Hello there. I just want to say a few years ago, I had a crisis of faith. I didn't stop believing in the existence of God, but I didn't any longer believe that He forgave me, that He loved me. I thought He was very angry and would throw me into hell if I would die. And you know, many believers over the years I've spoken to have had crisis of faith, or even saying they've lost their faith. But today I want to encourage you to say that most often that is not the case at all. It is still there. It may be buried under a pile of experiences and disappointments, but it's still there. I'm reminded of the man in the Bible who had a little boy, 12-year-old boy, who was thrown around by an evil spirit. He frothed at the mouth, he went rigid, he threw himself into the fire or water. And I'd imagine that this father had spent all those years praying. He believed in God and he prayed and he sought God, and he probably asked over and over and over again and nothing changed. And he probably went to the temple and spoke to the priests and asked them to pray and help him, but no, nothing happened. So I would imagine that over those 12 years, day by day, month by month, his faith was eaten away at, and unbelief crept into his heart to the point that he just wasn't sure anymore. And then Jesus came along and he said, if you can believe, which is a hard thing for him because he'd had 12 years of trying. And maybe you've had years of trying to overcome something, and your faith has slowly seemed to ebb away to the point now you think, I've lost it. I'm a hopeless case. But you know, when Jesus said to him, if you can believe, he said, I do believe, help my unbelief. And so the fact that this man had unbelief in his heart didn't stop Jesus from delivering his son. In fact, his son was completely healed and everybody was rejoicing, even though he had a lot of unbelief in there, caused by years of trying and disappointment, which maybe that's happened to you. But I want to tell you today, your faith is still there. You need to say, I believe, Lord, help me with my unbelief. We all get those moments. We all get times of doubt. But you know, even they called Thomas the doubting Thomas, but even Jesus went and met him where he was. And so wherever you are today, no matter how buried you think your faith is, it is in there. And I want you to turn to God and say, Lord, I do believe. Help me to overcome this unbelief. And you'll find, as I did all those years ago, that God will speak to you, God will do something. And through a journey of time, it didn't happen overnight, gradually my faith grew stronger and stronger, and my unbelief went lower and lower, and now I'm a strong believer. So God bless you, and if you've got any questions, please let me know. Thank you.